Okay, GDC followers, Nikki Inderlied here with i4U News, sponsored by Sanyo Inderlied Batteries, the best batteries for your wireless gaming. And we are in the North Hall now of the expo, and we ran into Kola and Thomas from KidConfidence. We're going to ask them a few questions and see what it's all about. Okay? So, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thanks.
So, what brings you to GDC?
We're here to check out the Serious Game Summit to find out how video games are going to be improved and to find out what the developers are doing with their talent they already have.
So, why don't you tell us about KidConfidence?
Well, KidConfidence is essentially a media site that focuses on family entertainment. We review video games out of the perspective of a parent for the parents. Because especially with the Nintendo Wii getting so family friendly, suddenly mom and dad are like, hey, that looks fun, I want to play too. Well, now it comes down to, well, what am I going to buy? You find the parents standing at Toys R Us looking at the shelves. There's 200 titles and the parent is simply lost. So we found that this would be a great opportunity for us as parents to step up and simply help them out. What we're doing, we review video games, 2-3 minute video reviews. We're going to show the actual gameplay footage so the parent gets a good understanding and make direct buy or don't buy recommendation based on our findings.
How long has the site been up?
KidConfidence has been running as a site where people can come see us at www.kidconfidence.com for about 6 months now. It's still in its beta phase, but we're getting about 100,000 visitors every couple weeks, so we're getting going and we're doing it.
So where do you hope to be in maybe 6 months or so?
Well, in 6 months, what I compare as always is to GameSpot or IGN, which are obviously the big dogs in the industry. And so if we can establish ourselves as the IGN or GameSpot for parents, that is ultimately where we want to be.
So what's the latest thing you guys reviewed?
SSX Blur. We've done most of all the new releases that have come out on the Wii. We've done Wario games. We've done just all the different random ones that have come out that are the big titles.
So what system proves to be the best for parents and kids?
Oh, it's definitely the Wii. I mean, I'm not sponsored by Nintendo. We're completely right, but there's no doubt about it. Nintendo Wii is the system to go. And studies actually suggest that within the next year we will have like up to 30% of all U.S. households are planning on buying a Wii. That speaks for itself.
Do you have a Wii in your house?
Oh, absolutely. We have a Wii in our house. We put Wiis at my nephew's house. There's a Wii everywhere we go now.
So is that like the best, most family-friendly system that you have found?
The thing about the Wii is it takes out the combination button pressing and allows children to actually win games, even against their parents, even when parents are like, no, this isn't fair, I'm supposed to win. It gives children the ability to play and succeed.
So are there any games that you guys have like absolutely shot down and said, do not let your children play this?
Well, that is a good one. Of course, we're staying away right now from mature rated games. Take the example, Xbox 360 Gears of War. The game won about every award you can imagine. We do not deny that Gears of War is not a good game. Gears of War is a good game, but it is not family friendly and it is not suited for children. So we don't shoot those games down. We simply, for now, we mention them in our blog. We talk about those games, but we don't score them bad. Now, if you're looking for a bad game that we recently reviewed, there's Family Feud for the PlayStation 2. That would be an example of a not so good game.
That's when work becomes torture. We must play, we must see if the game is really as bad as it started being, and then when they just get worse and worse, that's torture.
So do you usually, when you review games, are you talking like from very young children to say like 18 or what, 21, 22? How high does it go?
Well, what we do, we focus on E-rated and T-rated games right now. This means so we're picking up the games. Like, it starts out with like you have Dora the Explorer, available for the PlayStation 2, which can be easily played by a 3-year-old. There's Strawberry Shortcake from the American Game Factory. Those are all good for 3-4-year-olds. And then we're gonna cut off right now at the age of about 13, 14, which like a game like Trauma Center for the Nintendo Wii, which, that's where we're gonna draw the line for now. But again, in our blog, we mention every game, but the reviews are only on those.
Anything else you want to tell us about the site?
Come join our community, learn a little bit more about gaming, enjoy yourself, and make yourself known with us, and you'll get a lot of your questions, concerns, tips answered because there's other parents that want to help other parents.
Okay. Sounds like a pretty good way to maybe get in bed with the ESRB over there, because, you know, they're always all about mature rated games and how they shouldn't be played by kids. But it sounds like these guys can actually help you out, parents out there with children who are playing games of America or the world. You want to make sure that your game is safe for your kids or your family. Talk to these guys.